In this video, I'm going to walk through second stage allocation with ABC costing and margin calculations. We're a company that makes foam seat cushions for the automotive and aerospace industries, and we want to calculate the customer margin on sales to one of our customers, which is interstate trucking. Ultimately, a margin is simply sales minus cost, and within calculating those costs, we are using ABC costing. So note, while we have our categories of direct materials and direct labor identified, we have several separate categories of manufacturing overhead based on our ABC costing, including supporting direct labor, batch processing, order processing, and customer service overhead. So let's start to work through this example. Our sales is going to be we sold 1,000 custom seat cushions to this particular customer, and if we work through our scenario here, our selling price is $20 per unit, so that would be total sales of $20,000. Direct materials is next, and again, 1,000 units that we sold, and if we work through a scenario here, it tells us that each of those units has direct materials of $850 per unit. $850 times 1,000 is $8,500 in direct materials. Now, I don't have the calculation shown out for direct labor, but 1,000 units, and it's kind of quirky. The direct labor, they don't give it to us per hour, they give it to us per unit, so you take 1,000 times 6 to get the direct labor cost. Let's work through a couple of the overhead related categories. Supporting direct labor, they've noted that it's going to be driven by the number of direct labor hours, and the rate, good news is they already have the ABC activity rates for us, is $5.50 per direct labor hour. Now note, it doesn't come out and tell us the total amount of direct labor hours spent on this job, but we can work through that by saying if every single seat cushion takes 0.25 direct labor hours, and there are 1,000 seat cushions, 0.25 times 1,000 would be 250 direct labor hours times $5.55 would enable us to calculate our supporting direct labor costs. Do one more with you. Batch processing is going to be based upon the number of batches, and they already calculated that it's $107 per batch. So if we read through the scenario here, it tells us the one order that we have for this customer was produced in 2 batches. So 107 times 2 gives us our total batch processing cost of $214. Again, I've already worked through sales of 20,000, direct materials of 8,500, supporting direct labor of $1,387.50, batch processing of $214. I'm going to let you work out direct labor and order processing and customer service head on your own, just to make sure that you can come up to a total cost for this customer of $18,839.50. Subtract that from the sales of 20,000, and we get a customer margin of $1,160.50.